Hey YouTube, Natchez 860. Smoking the Phil Rivera Bulldog with some haunted bookshop, of course. Gonna tell you the story of Eleanor's couch. Which comes out of my work history videos. Somewhere around chapter 6, I believe. Got sent to this nursing home to help manage the renovations for the new owner. I had been in there a couple of days, and if you spend time in a nursing home, your mind blocks out certain things because it's nonsense. People screaming and walking backwards down the hallways and whatnot. But something got the best of me in this place. I was noticing every morning and a couple of times throughout the day, there was this patient, a woman, that used to come down to the lobby. She'd walk over to one of the couches. She'd knock the cushions off the couch. She'd get herself giggling, get all the couch cushions on the floor, and then she'd sit on the couch for about 3 or 5 minutes. She'd get up and walk away laughing. And eventually, somebody walking by would put the cushions back on the couch. Finally went over to the receptionist one morning. I said, "Hey, what's up with the lady there? Comes down and knocks the cushions off the couch." She says, "Oh, that's Eleanor. Every day she comes down a couple of times, knocks the cushions off the couch, sits on it, pees, and then leaves." Lovely. No wonder the place smells so bad. So, we're into this about a week, and the owner's son shows up at the nursing home. He was always involved in stuff that didn't require any work. So he meets with the other manager and myself, and he says, "All the furnishings in this building have been declared a total loss. And part of the renovation is we're going to be getting all new furniture." Said the downside is we're not going to pay anybody to take this old stuff away. You guys are going to have to sell it. Well, we were already looking at being stretched to the max with trying to get the renovations coordinated. I said to the other guy, I said, "Geez, how are we going to pull this off?" He says, "Well, we got to do it wing by wing, so we'll make a couple of plans and see how the first wing goes, and we'll adjust it from there. And the owner's son had said that he'd stop by like on Thursdays every week. Whatever we had for money, he'd take a little bit of a cut, of course, and we could split the rest of it. So, first wing, we go to sell this furniture. Nightstands, dressers, mirrors, all kinds of stuff. Turned out being a lot easier than we thought it was going to be because of word of mouth, and we eventually had people coming out of the woodwork looking for furniture. We were just making tons and tons of money. I forget what they did with all the beds, 180 beds. They got shipped off somewhere else, but we were selling all this other furniture. So we go through all of the wings. As we'd open up a wing that had been re-wallpapered, repainted, the whole 9 yards, the new furniture would come in. Finally got down to, we were renovating common areas. High back chairs, couches, all this stuff. And I said to the guy that was working with me, I said, we're going to have a problem with one of these couches. And I told him the story about Eleanor. He says, well, we'll save that for last. And sure enough, the lobby was the last place that got redone. We get Eleanor's couch out of the lobby. This thing reeked. We ended up taking it outside, hopefully to get some of the smell out of it. And we had this lady that lived in town. She must have bought about $1,000 worth of stuff off us. She calls us up one afternoon. She says, I'm looking for a couch if you guys have one. She goes into this long story about she's a member of this church, and the church does this outreach, community outreach, and there's this old man that lives out in the sticks, and he doesn't have any furniture, and he doesn't have any money, and she's helping him out. Long story short is she was looking for a deal. We told her we'd sell Eleanor's couch to her for $15. We didn't give her the history of the couch. So she comes over like immediately, pays for the couch, and we were like, okay, when are you going to get it out of here? She says, oh no, I need you boys to deliver it. We were like, well, we don't really deliver stuff, you got to get it out of here. And she started doing the whole church thing on us, and you'd be doing the work of the Lord and all this other stuff. Well, this was like the last stuff that we had to get rid of, so the guy that I'm working with says, we'll just put the couch in my van, we'll drop it off, and that'll be the end of it. We load up the couch in his van. We got in to deliver this thing. We had to drive about 5 miles, I think, out into the woods. The van stunk so bad, We were both gagging the whole way over to this place. We're following this lady. She pulls onto this dirt road, goes back to this old shack. It looked like something out of Tobacco Road. We stop in front of it, get out of the van, go over and put the couch on the front dirt. There wasn't any lawn. The guy with me, he's like, okay, see you later. She goes, oh, I really need you guys to bring it into the house. She goes and she knocks on the door, and this old man comes to the door. He's got no teeth, his hair's all sticking up and everything, in his bathrobe. So she's like, yeah, I'll give you some money to get it into the house. So we're looking at each other. Let's get this over with. Start getting the couch into this house. The house smelled terrible. There was like old cat food on the floor, cat vomit, cat piss. But it was a perfect home for Eleanor's couch. We got the couch placed, and the lady says, oh, this is so lovely. Now we'll have a place to sit when we come over and visit. I don't know how we didn't just bust up laughing. Anyway, she gave each of us $1, and that was the end of that whole story. Eleanor's couch. Thanks an awful lot for watching.